Hello, welcome to JavaScript tutorial, chapter 14, part 1, JavaScript data types, brought to you by Ankpro Technologies. My name is Harish. In this session, we are going to learn about the data types in JavaScript and also the types of data type. So, JavaScript includes data types similar to other programming languages like Java or C#. And data type, it indicates the characteristics of the data, and it tells the compiler whether the data value is numeric, alphabetic, date, etc., so that it can perform the appropriate operation. And coming to the types of data type, in JavaScript, data types are classified into two types. They are primitive data type and non-primitive data type. So JavaScript includes primitive and non-primitive data types as per ECMAScript 5.1. And under the primitive data type, we have string, number, boolean, null, and defined data types. And under the non-primitive data type, we have object, date, and array. So right now, let me jump into Visual Studio Code and let me show you, okay, how to create a variable and how to specify the data type. And keep in mind, like other languages, C# or Java, how do we specify a data type for a variable? It's very simple. We'll specify like hint variable a is equal to the value, but in JavaScript we can't do that. Why? Because JavaScript is a dynamic type language, means you don't need to specify the type of the variable because it is dynamically used by the JavaScript engine. So we need to use var keyword to specify the data type, and this var keyword, it can hold any data type, any type of the values such as numbers, strings, etc. So I'm using the var keyword, okay, to specify the type, okay, and this var keyword, it can hold keyword can hold any type of the value such as numbers and strings. So let me create a variable called myvar is equal to, let me store a integer number here. So let me check the type of that myvar. Okay, so to do that work, what I'll do is I'll make use of the type of function present in JavaScript. What does this type of function do? It tells like what type of the variable it is, whether it is a string or an integer or an alphabet or a character. So let me call that variable here. It's very simple. Then you have to end up with the semicolon, and you have to assign this to some variable. So I'll assign this to a variable called result, and the result will be stored in this result variable. So let me call an alert function, and I'll alert that result will get the output in a pop-up window. Control S. Now I have to go to the folder where I've saved this demo.html. Then I'm going to run that page. I'm going to push that page to the browser, and it's here, demo.html. And once I do that, I'll get a pop-up message telling like number, in the sense, okay, this variable is storing a number in it. So how did I got that the type of this variable with the help of this type of function? So I got that. Suppose what I'll do is, instead of 100, I'll store a string telling like hello world. Control S. Let me go back and let me refresh again. You can observe we are getting the output as string. In the sense, this type of function is telling you like whatever the variable is, whether it's a number or a string or an integer, or a character, whatever it is. So this is how you'll check the type of the variable, okay, and that's what about the data type is. And coming to the next slide, here you have a code snippet telling like var myvar is equal to 100, and to this myvar variable, you can observe there are multiple values attached. So at the last, you can find here at the last what is the value attached to this variable will get the output as it is. Like to this variable, the last value attached is Steve. So at the output, at the alert window, you're passing that variable to the alert function and we'll get the output as Steve. In the sense, JavaScript is a dynamic or loosely typed language because a variable can hold value of any data type at any point of time. You can observe very clearly like we have a variable, and this variable is holding a value of any data type. Here it's number, it's a boolean, it's null, undefined, and it's a string at any point of time. So let me go and show you a demo of this. It's a very small demo. Okay, let me remove this right now, and this is my yeah, let me store true here. It's a boolean value. Okay, my var, then this is okay, whatever the value is present there, present over there, null, undefined, those things, null, my var again, I'm taking a integer here, number here. Okay, now when I do Control S, let me go back and let me refresh. I'll get the output as okay. Okay, there is some mistake happening here. Let me go and check it. Okay, we have to not alert the result. We have to pass my var because it is the variable holding the value right now. If you can observe, we're getting the value as 100. In this sense, JavaScript is a dynamic or loosely typed language because a variable can hold value of any data type at any point of time. Understood? So this is what about the data types. In the data types we saw primitive and non-primitive data type, and also we understood like how what is the use of using a var keyword, and also we saw like JavaScript is a dynamic language and it can hold value of any data type at any point of time. That's what we learned in this session, like about the data types very briefly. And finally, thank you for listening. Have a great day. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel Ankpro Training. You can also like our Facebook page visiting this URL. You can also follow us on Twitter. For further reference, refer our websites. We are on LinkedIn too. Last but not the least, please don't forget to give the feedback. Thank you. Have a great day.